45 miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oregon State Beavers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Aurora. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing, and again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The offense very fortunate. Get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Beavers have their offense in high gear. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Aurora. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get in the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys understanding. I'm going to spill that ball. Make sure it bounces outside, out wide. Doesn't come downhill. Great job by the defense understanding that and pursuing to the football.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field. So just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
3rd down play from the gun. They're working that left side. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy.
Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Number 88.
Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Aurora. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got the tight end, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a man. It's Aurora. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Caught. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. On target to the left. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Oregon State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Darrisaw. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Slings it downfield. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Aurora. Fires deep on the run. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Snags it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Let's go.
First play of the drive wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
By the receiver.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Mason. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10.
For first down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
The sure hands, it's Mason. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fires downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 7.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner is stopped. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Dropping back, it's Aurora. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. The give to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working that left side now. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. to the air. It's Aurora. Quickly complete. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Finds his man down the middle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
Might be looking to run. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
He's brought down.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. A great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Finds the big tight end. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Mason. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Big guy smells it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oregon! It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
35, Oregon State.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Back to pass, it's Aurora. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He uncorks one deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Finds his man. It's Lincoln. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Ducks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. offense changing the play. Wants to throw it. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up for.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. The Ducks started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to bull his way in. And they will score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Oregon State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. He'll pull it down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of.
Oh, he's got some space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Give to the back. Open space at the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Beavers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Aurora. Unleashes one deep. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the back. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Snagged in the middle. It's Mason. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Ducks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got some room, it was over. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Wall. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is the guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
4 face paint. 4 face paint. Pace. 27. Jump. Set up.
They'll go to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Finds a man on the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Wall. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks, and you just want to go back to the...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive. Thing in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Mason. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Darrisaw. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He's got him, and he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Finds his tight end. There he goes. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Mason. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the opponent.
It's a fumble.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And
he's got it inside the 35. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Back to pass, it's Wall. It's on target and complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to...
Racing down the left side. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Got a man, it's Mason. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Complete in the middle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Mason. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. On first down, here comes this offense.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy, just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the...
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over.
Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Beavers are threatening in the red zone. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Music note.
Making side adjustments here.
Cooler. Ready.
Going right to work up top. He's going to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Mason. Still on his feet at the 45. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.